Next up, you see I'm a great MC, huh? Dan Amato from Digger's Run, another one who drove a very long way. Sir? There you go. Speak loud. No problem, ready? How y'all doing tonight? I'm here to tell you, these groups that are in Shenandoah protesting over the death of Luis Ramirez are not doing so for the sake of human rights. For if that was the case, they would have been in Los Angeles rallying in support of Jamil Shaw Jr., a black youth killed by an illegal alien outside his home. Jamil Shaw Jr. was a human. They would have been rallying in the streets in support of the Bologna family, whose husband and two sons were viciously gunned down by an illegal alien in the streets of San Francisco. Tony Bologna and his two sons were humans. They would have been up in arms over the death of Amy Courtling, who in 2006 was killed by an illegal alien drunk driver. Amy Courtling was a human. So I ask you this. Are these groups here simply for humanitarian reasons? No! These groups are not rallying for all humans. They are not even rallying for all Americans. These groups are rallying only for humans of a certain race. We used to have a word for groups that only supported one race. Groups like the KKK, the Nazis, and the Black Panthers. That word was racism. And those who were a party to such were racists. And that's what these people are. In this country, racist groups have been justly vilified because they are just plain wrong, outright un-American, and against the American ideals of life, liberty, and pursuit of happiness for all Americans. I think it's just about time for all Americans to stand up and say, enough is enough! We don't want your racist hate here in Shenandoah! It seems in this day and age that race-based groups like the Raza, LULAC, and MODEF are getting a free pass. So much of a free pass on openly racist ideals that the presidential candidates went and addressed one of these racist groups. The Raza, whose name literally means the race. Notice it is the race, not all races, one race, their race. Not only are they getting a free pass in the public forum, in addition, U.S. taxpayer dollars are being funneled to these groups. And TV news stations are interviewing them as experts. I'm sure you'll see enough of that in the papers tomorrow. Everyone is bending over backwards to associate with these racists. Don't make a mistake about these racist groups' intentions. They come to you in a suit and tie, but this is no joke. Their intentions are that if you are not of Hispanic descent, you do not deserve the support. You do not deserve basic decency.
Right.
They see it as their right to take from you and give to only those of their race. Let me repeat that. If you are not Hispanic, their ultimate goal is to take your money, your home, seats in college, and places in hospital, and give them to a member of their race only, over you and your family. They'd like to say that it is a complex issue. It is not. It's cut and dry. It's very simple. There's no other reason you need a group made up of only one race, trying to take from every other race. That is their intention in a nutshell. You don't need to be an intellectual to understand it, and it's clearly out front and in your face. Their underlying goal is to place in power those who support their views. People like Juan Hernandez, a former Mexican official who John McCain saw fit to dub as his Hispanic outreach director. For those who don't know, Juan actually formed the government agency in Mexico that pushes illegal aliens into this country.
Scumbag.
He pushes them here all to benefit the rich elite in Mexico and allow them to remain in power there without their poor. These racists have already infiltrated our government and are pressing hard for even more power. And now we come to the issue of illegal immigration. As with the Catholic Church, these groups are in support of illegal immigration. The Catholic Church is in it for donations alone, yet they use the same tactic of claiming it is for human rights. These racist groups support it for additional reasons. They support illegal immigration because of their racist ideals, but also because they see illegal aliens as future donors and voters to further extend their power and influence. There are no humanitarian concerns involved, no matter what they say. Because if that was the case, these groups would all be in countries that are oppressing and forcing these humans they claim to care so much about into abject poverty. Throughout history, America has been marred with race-based gangs, and this is no different. These racist gangs that have come to Shenandoah are here to extort power, money, influence, and territory by throwing the word racist around. They don't care how many innocent lives they destroy in the process by slapping the scarlet R on them as they have come to do to this town today. Let me remind you of one thing. We are in the right on this issue, and don't let anyone else tell you otherwise. I close on this thought. We are here today representing the over 240 million racially diverse Americans in this country who want immigration laws enforced, illegal immigration to be ended, and an America for all Americans. They come here representing only one race and demanding benefits for only one race. So I ask you this, who are the racists?
They are!
Who are the ones trying to make this issue about race?
They are!
Do we as Americans have to stand for this anymore, Shenandoah?
Hell no!
No, we do not! No to amnesty, no to sanctuary cities, and no to the continued injustice all Americans are being forced to accept. Thank you. Thank you, John Amato.